our dear learners. Today is another day full of learning about becoming an effective communicator. Once again, I am so glad to be part of your journey as you discover new lessons through additional instructional videos. So what are you waiting for? Let's begin. But before that, let me remind all of you to like, share, subscribe, and click the notification bell for more videos. For today's session, you will learn why is it important for us to distinguish the kind of messages that we are receiving. Let's start this session by knowing our main target objective. In this lesson, you are expected to recognize positive and negative messages conveyed in a text. But before that, let us have a short recap of our previous topic. You have to complete each statement by choosing the right or the correct comparing or contrasting signal. Number 1. The computer blank the mobile phone in the way it can be utilized for easy communication. What is your answer? The correct answer is similar to. Number 2. My mother loves watching Korean dramas, and I blank love viewing them too. The correct answer is likewise. Number 3. Zaire and Jasper were called by their English teacher as their English essays were strikingly blank. What's the correct answer? Very good. The correct answer is similar. For number 4 and 5, we have the main blank between Twitter and Instagram in the direct messaging is in group chats. This is because Twitter allows up to 50 people in one chat. Blank Instagram only allows 15. What are your answers? The correct answers are difference and whereas. Great job, everyone! It gives me an impression that you really learned from our previous topic. So you're now ready to learn a new one. Writers and speakers differ in styles in terms of delivery and composition. The choice of words, tones, and voices are few of the elements that make or break their piece. These things make a huge difference in making the message clear or vague to an audience. As the receiver of these messages, it is important that you are able to distinguish the kind of messages you are about to receive or are receiving. For now, let us examine these images. Can you guess the message or the emotions embedded in each image? Is it positive or negative? You may write your answers in our comment box. Very good! The emotions that could be seen in these images could be excitement, hopeful, grief, determination, difficulties, sadness, etc. We all know that images contain distinct or specific emotions. These emotions may either be serious or light in tone. Some images express spirituality, happiness, sadness, or excitement, among others. Furthermore, images are used as representations for visualization of text. These images, like text, carry with them some messages, which may be positive or negative in nature. The writers have their own unique style in expressing their messages. Their choice of words mainly create the atmosphere, mood, and emotions depending on the occasion or situation. Fictional texts, which means the texts made up by an author that are not true, authors carefully weave words in order to give shape to the story and provide the voice of the characters. It is what creates the personality of the selection. For non-fictional text, on the other hand, a writer chooses words that would express his or her attitude toward a subject. It tells the reader how they should read a text. They could be in a funny way, serious, angry, friendly, or etc. In both cases, the audience perceives the message as negative or positive depending on the tone and word of choice of the author. Now, what is a tone? A tone refers to the emotion or attitude that the writer embeds in writing. Words to make the author's opinion on the subject matter known. It can be either positive or negative. Those are the two kinds of tone. For positive tone, we have energetic, enthusiastic, humorous, illuminating, light-hearted, nostalgic, optimistic, respectful, or whimsical. And for negative tone, we have dark, elegiac, foreboding, gloomy, pedantic, pessimistic, pompous, sardonic, strident, and tense. You may consult your friendly dictionary with you for further understanding of the words mentioned. And these are the examples of words that could be used if we are pertaining to positive tone. On the other hand, these are the examples of negative tone words. The writers use tone words to establish a message. These are words that make the author's opinion on the subject matter known, and they could make their tone either positive or negative. So we have here an example. Teacher, you made an A on the test. Student, that's incredible news. Now, as you can see, the tone of the student is positive. Next, teacher, you made an A on the test. Student, I did. The tone of the students here is skeptical. Next, teacher, you made a B on the test. Student, of course, I knew it. The student's tone is sarcastic. You made a pathetic C on the test. Of course, you can determine that the tone here is negative. Likewise, emotions which can rise and fall as to how specific words can be synonymous indicate a variety on levels of responses. It is necessary to recognize the differences when selecting appropriate synonyms. These pairs of positive and negative sentences will show you how words that are actually synonymous can be warm, neutral, or very cold. So we have here an example: economical versus cheap. Alessandra performs a survey before buying any product. She is economical. Alessandra performs a survey before buying any product. She is cheap. So the word economical here gives positive tone, while the word cheap, which is synonymous to the word economical, gives a negative tone. Now let's have difficult versus challenge. Doing the indicated task in the module is really difficult. Doing in the indicated task in the module is really a challenge. The word difficult there express negative tone, while the challenge express positive tone. Now, we have chatty versus conversationalist. Listening to him irritates me. He is indeed chatty. Listening to him fascinates me. He is an excellent conversationalist. The word chatty there gives negative tone, and conversationalist gives positive tone, with the help of the words mentioned. You can always identify the tone by analyzing carefully the statement. Okay, moving on, we have unique versus weird. Anthony loves to experiment. His hobby is indeed unique. Anthony loves to experiment. He is really weird. Now, where do you think is the statement that gives positive tone and negative tone? Very good. The word unique gives positive tone. Weird pertains to negative tone. Now we have nosy versus curious. My cousin always asks questions. He is a nosy child. My cousin always asks questions. He is curious of everything. So where do you think has negative tone and positive tone? Very good. The word nosy shows negative tone, while curious shows positive tone. Okay, for the last example, generous versus extravagant. You were too generous with your gifts to the foundation. Your gift to the foundation was too extravagant. Okay, so let's check if where is the positive tone. Very good. The word generous gives positive tone, while extravagant connotates negative tone. From those examples given, you have seen and identified which tone is negative or positive by just analyzing the statement and the words even though words that are used are synonymous to one another. Now, let us try to assess your learning by answering this activity. Directions. Identify the word that made each statement negative. You will be given 5 seconds before you answer. Number 1. He likes participating in the games. He is so hyperactive. 5 seconds. The correct answer is hyperactive. Number 2. Our exam yesterday was extremely difficult. Your timer starts now. The correct answer is difficult. Number 3. My cousin was so chatty that we slept very late last night. 5 seconds. The correct answer is chatty. Number 4. Maria was cheap for buying these second-hand bags. What's the correct answer? The correct answer is cheap. For the last number, Jason uses only a metal straw to drink. He is weird. Your timer starts now. The correct answer is weird. Now, let's check your score. Very good, learners. Now let's proceed to the next one. As you put your knowledge into higher application, you will do this performance task after this video lesson. You have to copy the speech, "I Have a Dream" of Martin Luther King in your notebook or on a paper. Analyze the speech and identify the kind of message it conveys. Then, write a reflection on the embedded message of the speech. And for more quiz activity and performance tasks, please approach your English teacher or visit your Google Classroom Classwork tab. And that ends our lesson for this day. Join me next time for more exciting and enjoyable video lesson, only here in my channel, momlorna.ph.